What's going, buddy? I'm Shivraj, aka Switchy, as we're playing Devil Escape August 17, 2026. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this escape room for now. Alright, first things first, we're gonna open the table. So there's Muscle Table now. 3, 2, 1. There's Muscle Table, so let's take out a backpack. Alright, you'll see 3 pinks and 3 books in the first room. It shows the same room. You get light blue, pink, orange. So set the color is light blue, pink like that, and orange. You get a vent. So as used to take out the vent in the second room. Then we get the one last future point clue. I'm gonna have to save it for later. Alright, you'll see a forge code. Alright, so the shoelaces. We got 4133, so 4133. So put the numbers 4133. You get a hammer. Okay, that's a shoelaces clue. That's for hitting the lamps and bases. So I found one clue. I need 3 more. So there are 4 secure spots. Okay. Let's hit the lamps now. Let's don't hit the bases. They'll never. We're not gonna hit all lamps, though it is rare to hit every single lamp. Alright, so the orange we're hitting for now was the lamp in the first room, and the second lamp in the second room. That's orange we're hitting for now. Alright, you see another forge code. Let's try the Morse code digit in the second room. That shows the same room, of course. In the picture frames, if you know what that is, you can use a Morse code table. We got 5051, so 5051. We're gonna put the numbers 5051. That's the picture frames clue. You get a flashlight body, not a battery. Alright, you see color red, which is the red clock in the 4th last room. The time is 2:32:28. Alright, we're gonna set the numbers 2, 32, and 28, I believe. That's when my 6th grade class ends on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But anyway, just want to try to get the battery. We combine those 2 items with the flashlight on. We're gonna fire pitch in the 3rd room. Okay, we get the first future portal clue. Okay. You'll see a 3 code, it's a safe, it's a math problem, of course. When I come to this safe later, I need a blue tape note. Alright, speaking of blue tape note, let's see if there is a blue tape inside the safe. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Alright, so that means inside this cabinet is a blue tape note. So here it says 286 equals what? Starting to 3 numbers to lock this safe, we'll add all those numbers to the answer to math problem is. Alright, the first number is 283. Okay, the second number is 203. Alright, and the third last number is 286. Alright, so 283 plus 203 plus 286. So you can calculate those third strings letters from the answer so you can put in this safe, which is essentially the second and third regional terms of part clues. By the way, all those 3 numbers, they share the same hundreds place. But yeah, you can add up all those numbers using AI tool, do all that stuff. But according to Google, the answer to the problem is going to be 772. If the first digit is 6, that'd be a crazy number. But anyway, 283 plus 203 plus 286 is 772. So that answers my problem. So we're going to put the numbers 772. You get the second regional portal clue. Alright. Perfect. Alright. You'll see a 3 code. Okay. So there's nothing in the picture frames. There's something in the boxes. We can actually use the Morse code table. We got 449, so 449. We're going to put the numbers 449. We get 3rd regional portal clue. Okay, we can now get the 4th last one. Perfect. Alright, now we got 4 clues. Let's be for the answer 2 inlets. And the first one says 2 left thief, 20 of queen. I think I already have that one, of course. Yep, I already have it. Get out. There we go. Alright. So first one says 2 of thief, 20 of queen. Second one says always used to be unseen. Third one says sign of joy, sign of sorrow. And the 4th last one says giving all likeness borrowed. Alright, so 2 of thief, 20 of queen. Always used to be unseen. Sign of joy, sign of sorrow. Giving all likeness borrowed. So I've already explained this before. I'll let you guys get it on your own. If you still didn't know what the answer is, you can use the tool or still keep on watching. Alright, so according to ChatGPT, the answer is a mask. So we'll just explain out. So, tool of thief. A thief may wear a mask to hide their identity. Toy of queen. A queen might wear a mask at the masquerade or ceremonial event. I've recently learned masquerade before. Always used to be unseen. A mask is meant to conceal the face behind it or basically hide. Sign of joy, sign of sorrow. Masks can be made with smiling or frowning expressions such as in theater. Giving a likeness borrowed. A mask borrows the appearance of a person or character represent. So, yeah, that's why the answer is mask. We're gonna set the letters M, anything like that. S, and K. We get the letter E. Alright, we can now solve this picture puzzle. This is 180 degree clockwise or counterclockwise. There we go. One second letter T. Alright, you guys have pictures from the science for future days. Due to the second letters E and T, which is Eastern time abbreviated. Currently it's daylight, but yeah, maybe around 3 months later it will change back to standard time. But moving on, these are the last two letters of Hungry Joe, which means that the fourth letter is T and the last letter is E. So now we go for fearless awful rooms. Alright, first is the S, hand up glass in the third room. Alright, the second letter is A, hit a plant in the first room. And then the third letter is the letter W, hit a big box in the second room. Alright, we got all letters, so let's start S, A, W, which was with saw, E, and T. So you look up S-A-W-E-T, scramble to find what the word is. That basically, it's considered trash, I would say. But yeah, that's all I'm going to have to say. I'll let you guys, actually, never mind about that. If that still is heavy, you can remember, E and T should be the last, or you should paint it instead. Congratulations, the word's waste. Circle just as the letters W, A, S, which was what it was, T, and E. So the answer is waste. We're going to set the letters. By the way, the first two letters, it's Washington abbreviated, I believe. But anyway, set the letters W, A like that, S, T, and E. You get the key. If you take out the E, it would be wast. I believe that's how you pronounce that without the E. But anyways, when we get the key, bam. We finally escape the room right away. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, that's all for today. So I will see you next time today for Kitchen Escape. Peace out.